Good afternoon, potential investors. In this video, I will be showing you how to navigate the Jamaica Stock Exchange. I will also be teaching you how to read stock increases and decreases and how to buy and sell stocks, as well as how to read the different charts associated with the increases and decreases in the value of the stocks. Now, the first thing we need to do, from the home page of the Jamaica Stock Exchange, we click on listings. After you've clicked on the listings tab, we then scroll down where we see listed companies. This tab displays the different markets as well as the different stocks under each market. The first market you will see is the main market. If you click on that little arrow pointing down, you will see junior market, which displays another set of companies, as well as the USD market and the bond market, which displays different bond listings. But let us start with the main market. As you can see on the main market, this is the first set of companies that is displayed when you click on the listings tab. But let us start with Barita Investments. This is the first company that we'll be looking at. Let's say you are interested in purchasing some units or some Barita Investment stocks. When you click on this tab, the first thing you'll see is the instrument summary. Under this, it displays the stock name, Barita Investments Limited, as well as the abbreviation that is displayed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange. This is referred to as the ticker symbol, BIL. Under that, you will see the current price for that stock, $81.14 as of March 29 for 1 unit of that stock. So if you are interested in purchasing, let's say 50 units of this stock, you will then multiply $81.14 times 50 to give you the minimum amount you will need to purchase the stock. Of course, there are some fees involved depending on which broker you use, so it will cost you a tad more than that. But if you want an idea of how much it will actually cost you, you multiply the unit price, that is the price per 1 share of this stock, which is $81.14, times the amount of units you want. Beside the unit price, you will see a decrease or a negative 5 cents. This is what the stock decreased by on this day. It decreased by 5 cents. Had it increased, this number here would have been highlighted in green. Whenever it decreases, it is shown in red, and if it increases, it is shown in green with the arrow pointing up. Beside the amount decrease, you will see the percentage decrease. Here you will see that the stock dropped by 5 cents today, which is equivalent to 0.06%. Now let us scroll down. There are different charts shown. You have a line chart, a candlestick chart, and an OHLC chart. The best chart to work with would be the line chart. Now the line chart displays the rise and fall in the stock price for each day for a period. We're currently on the 3-month period, which means this chart spans 3 months. You can also click the 1-month period, where it shows you fluctuations for only 1 month, or 6 months, year to date, and even 1 year. And then there's also an all tab. The best one to work with would be the 3 months, because you want an idea of how well the stock has been performing over a specific period, or 3 months, so to speak. Now, if you were to run your cursor, if you're using a computer and you use the cursor will display the amount as well as the volume that is traded each day. So I'm on March 14th. Here it says that the price of the stock on March 14th was $78.36 and 19,776 volume, or that's the amount of units of the stock that was traded on that day. If we were to run the cursor back let's say, to this peak here at December 30, 2022, here it shows the price of the stock as being $101.30 with 2.5 million units being traded on that day. Now this chart is good to work with because it shows you how volatile this stock is, how heavily traded it is, and it can give you a pretty good idea of whether or not you should buy this stock and keep it, buy this stock in the long or short run and keep it for the long haul or trade it. Now if you look to the right, you will see where it says previous closing price. The previous closing price is $81.19. This shows you the price before the current price. It shows you yesterday's price. Under that, it shows you open. This here indicates that the stock, the units of the stock were sold for $81.20 on this day. There's also bid and ask, as well as the volume traded for that day and the last traded price. The last traded price is how much units of this stock was sold for on a particular day. If we were to scroll down, you'd see today's range. Today's range normally shows two prices. This is the price range from smallest to largest that the stock was traded for on a particular day. So here on March 29th, it shows a range of $80.03 to $81.20. This simply indicates that the lowest amount the stock was sold for on this day was $80.03 and the highest it was sold for is $81.20. Under that, you will see 52-week range. The 52-week range shows you what's the lowest amount the stock was traded for and the highest amount it was traded for over a 52-week period. So over 52 weeks, as of March 29th, it shows that the stock was traded for a low at $77.50. That's the lowest amount it was traded for over 52 weeks. And the highest it was traded for over 52 weeks is $115.05. Under 52-week range, you will see 52-week volume range, which shows you basically the lowest and the highest volumes that were traded over a 52-week period. As well as under that, you will see the market value of the shares outstanding and the shares outstanding. If you were to scroll down, you'll see charts indicating quarterly earnings and annual earnings. This basically indicates the earnings that a stock, the earnings of a company over some years. So it shows you from 2016 to 2022, and it basically shows you these bars, shows you the different color bars, shows you the quarters or how much the company earned throughout that quarter. Let's go down. A better way to look at it is the earnings chart, which displays some charts will show you 3 years, some charts will show you 5 years. Here on Barita, it shows you from year 2016 to 2022, and you can see that in quarter one of 2016, the company made $27,668,000. There was an increase in quarter two to $37,755,000, a further increase in quarter three of $55,874,000, and in quarter four there's a larger increase of $121,514,000. This indicates that the stock did very well this year because they made profits. In 2017, you can see they made less in quarter one of 15 million, more in quarter two, more in quarter three, and they made a lesser amount in quarter four than they did in 2016. And looking at this chart, it indicates that they only made a loss of 38 million in in quarter one of 2018, but their profits steadily climbed throughout the years in each quarter. In 2022, you can see that in quarter one they made $1 billion, up from the 27 millions that they made in 2016, and they made another $1.2 billion in quarter two of 2022, 1.5 billion in quarter three, and 313 million in quarter four. This indicates that this is a very good stock. They made mostly profits, but there are more in-depth analysis that some people like to do to determine whether or not they should purchase a stock. But looking at it from a beginner's perspective, this is a good idea of whether or not you should purchase a stock, because this is showing that the company has been increasing their profits over the years, and profit increase is what determines how strong a company is and whether or not a company's stock price would rise or fall. It also, if you were to scroll down under corporate action, it shows dividends, and it also shows you the dividend amounts that were paid for a particular period. Here it says that in October of 2022 they paid dividends. No, that was a recorded date. The payment date, they paid dividends in 2022 of $2.48. So if you had 50,000 shares back in 2022, when dividends payments were being made, you would multiply your 50,000 shares by $2.48, which would give you the amount that the company would actually send by check or to your bank account as dividends. You don't have to sell the stock to get dividends. Dividends are what is paid periodically by companies whenever the company is performing well. Now, if you were to scroll down on that page, it shows you you will see different information or the latest news that the Jamaica Stock Exchange has posted about the company. Now let us switch markets, and let us go back, and we're gonna switch from the main market to the junior market, and we're gonna click view. Upon clicking view, you will see that there is a different list of companies displayed. The same thing applies to the junior market in terms of reading the stock. Let us click on the first one, Access Financial Services Limited. Now when we click on Access Financial Services Limited, you will see that as of March 29th, the current stock price is $22.21. You will see that the amount increase or decrease is in blue, so the stock didn't rise at all. You will see $0.00, which means the stock neither decreased nor increased on that day. There's also the chart which shows you the movement at the price of the stock and how much volume was traded on each day. Now, let us move on to where we can go to actually purchase, or how you go about purchasing stocks. The best way to go about purchasing stocks is to open an equities account with a broker. The best broker to use, in my opinion, is JMMB, because they have a fairly straightforward platform. Now, the first thing you need to do, you need to go into JMMB, tell them that you're opening an equities account. An equities account would be similar to a bank account, only that this is the type of account you use to buy and sell your stocks. So when you open an equities account, you then deposit money into that account. It costs $25,000 to open an equities account. Let's say you've opened the account with the first $25,000. You then go on the platform, and then you will go under new transactions. Under new transactions, you will see buy or sell stocks. You click buy stocks, and it will display the list of stocks as well as their current price. From there, you click on the stock you want to purchase, and it is a fairly straightforward process. So that is how you go about reading the Jamaica Stock Exchange as well as purchasing the stocks. After you've purchased your stocks on the Barita Moneyline platform, you will get an email notification telling you that you've submitted your request for purchase. When no, you'll have to wait until your request is filled, which means you've submitted a request to purchase stocks, X amount of stocks for X amount of money. Now, the broker would then look for the stocks to purchase for you. They'll use your money, purchase the stocks, and then deposit the stocks into your equities account. Or when this order is filled or completed, it will be displayed in your equities account in roughly 48 hours. The email will tell you, you will get an email indicating how much stocks were purchased. Not all the time you will get all the units you try to purchase, but the email will tell you how much units were purchased, at what price, and when you can expect to see the units reflecting in your account. So that is basically it, people. That is the straightforward procedure of how to read the Jamaica Stock Exchange and how you go about purchasing stocks. Thank you for listening and tuning for part 2 of this video soon. Thank you.